Welcome back, everyone, and if you're new here to Dragonfly Beez Resell Journey, thanks for clicking on the video. I hope you enjoy this. So this is the continuation, part 2 of the unboxing of the Goodwill Blue Box, the 5-pound repurposed jewelry box. And this part 2 will contain the remainder of some necklaces, brooches, a few rings, I think, and a lot of craft. So let's begin with this group. The first necklace is by Chico's. It is a very long necklace that is silver tone and like a dark olive green cord. Let's see how it's finished off. There is a lobster claw clasp, a very long extender with a bead on the end. Here is the tag. It says Chico's. So you have the long cord and it's holding this. You have some silver tone barrels, this ring, more cords, and then these dangling tassels made up of more of those silver tone findings. This is a dyed, is it? I believe that's a green acrylic bead. This looks like a wooden bead. This is some type of stone, as well as this one. Now that looks like nephrite. So we have these findings, and this is very long. So let me get the tape measure and open it up and see how long the drop is. Let's see. This measures in at about 16.5 inches long in drop. Wow. That's 33 inches. Just the chain and cord alone. And then you have that. So, this Chico's necklace kicks off part 2 of this Goodwill Blue Box unboxing from Nashville, Tennessee. Next in line is a gold tone hammered disc necklace, and there's graduating sizes. It gets larger as you go down the necklace, and the drop on this one measures in at approximately 14 inches. This is a 28-inch necklace. There is a lobster claw and an extender at the end to lengthen it. So let's take a look at it close up. Here you see that design. This needs to be wiped down. So we have that. Next up, I found some gold tone chains. This one has a spring ring clasp. This one has a lobster claw clasp. This is a snake chain with a 9.5 inch drop. So this is a 19-inch snake chain. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here's the clasp. Oh, it says something on it. It says something on there. 925. Really? Yeah, it says 925. Okay. This will go into the test pile. Usually at the end of the video, I run the testing portion of the pieces in the video that I said I would test, so that will be at the end. So I will include this. The next one, let's see. what the drop on this one is. This one has a drop of approximately, ooh, it's a little over 11 inches. So 20, give or take 23-inch necklace, gold tone. This here style, the name is escaping me right now. That's how it's finished off. So we have this chain, gold tone. The next necklace is a beautiful, delicate sterling silver chain. It is marked 925. We will test this at the end. And it's holding a beautiful key. I will show that to you momentarily. Let's measure the drop on this one first. It is a 18-inch necklace. And here it says 925 Italy. There is a spring ring clasp. This is the pendant. It's open work. It's a key. And you notice there are clear stones in there. So when I turn it around, it is marked 925 on the back of it. We will test this at the end as well for precious metal, and I'll see if I could test these stones. They are really very, very small. Here, I guess you can see it a little bit more closer. The stones do surround like the spokes of the key, I guess you can say, as well as parts of the outer frame. Oh, as well as that little band underneath it. Yeah. So yeah, we'll look at this at the end of the video. So we have that. Next up, I have this pendant. It's a dragon pendant, and I took those previous two gold tone chains, and they would not fit through the loop on top. Here you can see it closer. It is filled with beautiful rhinestones all around. I would say it's about the size of a quarter. Here's the back. There's no name, no markings, but we'll test this the stones as well, even though they are tiny, just to see if, you know, I believe they're glass. Look at the shine on it. So we have this pendant. Next we have this necklace, which is tiered. It is 3 layers. The clasp looks to be discolored, therefore a little worn, because the necklace is gold tone, but the clasp seems to have lost that gold finish, so it's more of a silver tone lobster claw, and it does have an extender. So let's look at the layers. You have 2 chains. Oh, how nice. Okay, the shortest chain has these little delicate charms filled with rhinestones in a diamond shape. And they also have these double-sided rhinestones. So that's the first layer. The second one is a nice decorative chain, and the last one is holding something on the bottom. Oh, it looks like a star. Is it? Yeah. Held up by 2 jump rings, and beautiful rhinestones. And the middle one, actually, I can't tell. Is it red? It could be. So we'll test this as well. And in the meantime, Let's see if I could lay this out, give you some measurements. I guess the shortest one was not the first one I showed, but it was actually the chain. Very delicate necklace, very feminine. This one here has a drop of about 6 inches to that first chain, and you do have a couple inches on the extender. So yeah, this is so nice. We will there's the back of it. We'll test this and see if they're glass. This one's very sweet. It has little tiny, I guess they're little chips. I believe they're quartz. They're cold and then alternating like brass tone beads and some bicone beads. There's a cluster of beads here, and then you have 2 dangling like a smoky quartz, or it could be glass, faceted beads on the bottom. Let's measure this before I pick this up. It has a drop of about, I would say, oh, is it almost 8? 7.5 inches. Let's see how it's finished off. There is a lobster claw. There's an extender with the matching bead at the end of it. Here are the components. Okay, they were not chips. These are faceted cylinders. You have faceted bicones. These are like little, what are these? Are those freshwater pearls? I believe so. Oh, wow. So there's some pearls in here too. Okay, let's look at the bottom. What's going on here? Is this all tangled up? I think it is. Be right back. This is what it's supposed to look like on the bottom of the necklace. These 2 tassels were flipped over around the bottom portion, but I noticed on the bottom there are 2 chains, and all these little clusters continue around both of those chains, and on the underneath you have 1 long strand of the dangling beads and then 1 shorter one. And here are the dark brown beads on the bottom. Okay, so that's what it looks like. The next one has a nice silver tone chain, kind of like a Rolo chain, but the links are oval. This here has a drop of about almost 9.5 inches. There is a lobster claw. There's an extender, has a bead at the end of that. Here you see it is holding dyed howlite points. And then you have some, this is unusual, like AB coated beads in between them, along with some silver tone components, and these, I believe, maybe turquoise chips. And then beside that, there are wooden beads and coral tone beads. Don't know if they're actual coral, along with the silver tone capsule shaped component above that. So we have this one with that very Southwestern feel. Last in this group is this bib necklace. It is made up of red and blue beads, as well as like a bronze tone faceted bead, some clear ones that have an AB coating on them. You have these textured little, see how thin those are, those little circles? And all these dangling, look at them, they're like the letter D. Yeah, it's on a gold tone chain. There seems to be some discoloration towards the end right here on, yeah, a little bit on both sides. And then on the back, you do have an extender, and there's the lobster claw. So let's take that off and show you the construction on the back. That's what it looks like. Let's place this down and measure the drop. So this one here has a drop of about 7.5 inches, but you do have a nice extender. Very fun piece, I would say. The only problem is the wear on the top of the chain. So we have that. Okay, moving on. All right, let's look at some brooches. First one I found was this gold tone one, and it's going to go into the craft lot because there are rhinestones on the outside of it, and it's missing 1, 2, 3, 4. And there are faux pearls around the middle acrylic cabochon, and it's missing one right there. There's the back side of it. So anyone can repair this. It'll be a craft lot item. Next, I have this beautiful silver tone porcelain brooch. There's the back. There's no name. Depicts a beautiful rose, and it's in pretty nice condition. So we have this. Next up, gold tone brush, gold tone that is. Leaf has something right here that I hope can be rubbed off. There's the back of it. Needs to be wiped down quite a bit. And yeah, we have this leaf. Oh, a pendant popped into this group. I thought it was a brooch. This is a really nice gold tone pendant that has this rose carved in from the back side. This does feel acrylic though, but it just needs a chain, and it's pretty nice. So we have that. Here we have that blingy thing that I saw when I first opened the box in part 1. I placed it in this bag because of that. They're one of the rhinestones I found in the box, and it is this guy's other eye. Yeah. So let's take a look at him. He is a brooch. There's the back of his body. He does bend right there at the tail. So looking at it, he's also missing a marquee shaped stone right here. See that? And let's see if there's any more missing from him. His legs look good. His face, he even has an open mouth. Stones are there. Stones are here. And on his body. So yes, it's missing one rhinestone, which is on the tail. And the eye just needs to be glued back on. So we have a very colorful, I don't know, is it a crocodile or is it alligator? Whatever he is or she is, it's really colorful and ornate. Next, I placed another brooch in a bag because 3 rhinestones were found in the tray. and they are missing from this brooch. Here's the back side. There is wear on the clasp. Yeah, look at it. This is old. And there's even like a ring here that has a little hole in it. That's pretty odd. Maybe it was holding something. But looking at the front, that's what it looks like. And if I hold it like that, you'll see where the rhinestones are missing. So these three are these rhinestones in the bag. And then there's also a couple missing from the frame, the outer border. So we have this one here, right there, and one up here. So I mean, otherwise it's pretty, but it needs some TLC. So we have this one. Next we have this, and it's probably going to be a craft item. Turned it around. It is a hairpin as well as a brooch. On the actual pin, there is like a maker's mark right there, and then it does say something on the pin, the hairpin, I guess, and it says clip, CLIP, Paris. Craft lot item. Last in this group is a wooden pin. This is a beautiful wooden hand-carved angel. She's holding a heart to her heart. She's holding something on her left arm, hand. I don't know. It looks like a animal. You turn it around, you see it is made by Henri, Italy, right there, and they signed it from Henri with love. Now, if you don't know about Henri, Italy, they're known for their nativity sets and wooden figurines, which are hand-carved and painted in a place called Tyrol for more than a century. It was founded in 1912 by Anton Riveser, and he carried the very proud tradition of wood carving. He handed it down to his family since the 17th century. So each piece is crafted by a small group of highly skilled wood carvers in the village of Santa Cristina, which is in the Dolomites of South Tyrol, Tyrol. And if you go to their website, I think it's henrisomething.com, Google it. You will see there is a chart of all their maker's marks and what year they were used. So this here one is from 1979. So this pin is very vintage, and there is some paint loss here, sporadically around. Otherwise, she's the sweetest little angel with that sweet little smile. Henri, Italy, angel brooch. Next up is the earrings, and I have to say this bin is filled with single earrings. So they are all going to go into a single earring lot, which I will show at the end of the video. Here's a cutie, a cat, some nice lucite ones. Oh, look at this one. And there were a few more that I wanted to show that were single earrings that I think are pretty cool. Look at this one. That's a single earring. This one here is amazing. And it is signed on the back. Let me see what it says. Oh gosh. Barbera for Avon. Yeah, that's a nice one. That'll go in there. We have some really cool, I guess these are the type that wrap around your ear. One in faux pearl, one in rhinestone. That'll go in there. This is a pretty one too. Oh, look at this one. This one has a bird hoop earring. That one says love. This one's nice. Rhinestone. Okay. Here's one. Oh. Similar style. Some faux pearls. Ooh. Single earring heart. Some dangling ones. What's that? Blingy. 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 That's a pretty one. Okay. A bunch of studs. Stud earrings. Let's see. Dolphin. Yeah, so these will all go into the single earring lot that I am accumulating and making. And the only pair in this blue box was this one. Here, let me show it to you. If I could get all this hair out of the way. Okay. It looks like a spider web, right? With all these dangling seed bead tassels. Really nice. Silver tone ear wire. We have this one pair from this Goodwill Blue Box. Goodwill Blue Box. And this one single earring that I thought was pretty neat. In the bin. Oh. A seed bead earring fell apart, so I collected all the seed beads. This will go into the craft lot. So I have these two little bags. But, yep. Let's move on and see what else we have to add to the craft lot. Okay, before we move on to more craft items, let me show you these bracelets. So, first off, I have this one. These are the type of bracelets that you slide over your hand. This one here is quite nice. It is silver tone with pink and blue. Placing it on here, it goes down to about, I would say, 6.5 inches in circumference. So we have this one. Next, we have a smaller one. This is like a, wow, that is a very light pink. It does not look pink on the camera, but it is a really like a light blush pink and silver tone. This is smaller. It goes down to 6.25 inches in circumference. So we have that. Next, we have this. I wanted to show this because it is a really nice, solid gold tone bangle that has some weight. And I don't see any marks on it. And it is larger. It goes down to about 8.25 inches. So we have this gold tone bangle. Next we have this brown leather bracelet. It has that sliding feature where you can make it longer or shorter. And when I place it on here, it goes down to 6 inches. No, what am I saying? 6.25. But like I said, you have plenty of room to make it bigger. And this is in great condition. See? So we have this brown one. And then we have a black one. This one is, I think this one is faux leather. This one has 3 cords. Also with that same sliding feature. And as is, it's about 6 3/4. So we have this one. Next, we have this gold tone bracelet that has a lobster claw. I like this chain style. And I'm not really sure what style name it has. Let's place it on here and see. Falls at 7 inches in circumference. So we have this one. Really nice. Next, we have this open heart bracelet. It's hinged. You see right there? So just unhook that. It is 2-tone because it is a silver tone bracelet. I don't see anywhere. And it has like a very light brass tone design. And the heart is in a 2-tone as well. Okay, let's see. 7 1/4. That's nice. Very sweet. Very nice. This next one, beautiful faceted. They could be glass. They're like a smoky quartz color. Tiny little silver tone beads in between. It does have a lobster claw, little extender. The lobster claw says 925 on the clasp. We'll test that. Right now, as is, it falls at almost 6 3/4. And you do have that about 1 inch. Yeah, very nice. I guess it's like a I don't know, like a dark gray, charcoal maybe color. Yeah. Next is like an ID style bracelet. It's really clean. Silver tone chain. The plaque is like a rose gold color or maybe copper. It says his only love, and there's a pink rhinestone and this cross design. There is a lobster claw and an extender. Here's the back. See how clean that is? Let's measure this one. Without the extender, it falls down to almost 7 inches in circumference. So we have this one. And the last bracelet is this here. It's made up of look at these they're like snake chains. Wrapped wire. The jewelry tag says ST. I don't know what ST is. Let's look at these. Wow. Those are pretty. Look at that bling. Okay, so we have 3 of them. Oh, good. All the rhinestones are there. There's a tag. It says, oh, originally 40. Now it's 15. It says 7 1/2. Let's measure it. And it falls down to 7 1/4. And I believe these are glass, but we'll test it. It's such a nice, I guess I would call this a bangle. So this here is basically what is left, and this will all be in the craft lot. There's this multi-bangle bracelet. It has quite a lot of wear. Some other bangles. This clamp, is it a clamper? Yeah, it's a clamper, but lots of copper going through it. This is a wrap bracelet with wear. This is some elastic. No, it's not. Is it? No, that's suede with the little plaque. You're braver than what? Well, it says something. This here is a charm bracelet with little plastic charms hanging off of it. Let's see. Okay, these are glass beads. Beautiful green. Toggle necklace. I think they're glass. They feel like glass. Maybe not. Okay, that's broken. This here, what was this? Leather, dirty piece. Acrylic beads, necklace, broken. This here necklace. Oh, it's not broken. But there's a lot of wear on the clasp, so that will be cracked. This is something pretty funky. This is on a gold tone chain with these components. These actually feel like clay. And there's a pendant hanging off of it that's broken. You see? Oh, there's that hammered medallion. It was on this, you know, the wire. So that's in craft. Yeah, okay. So this will be added to the craft lot. I'll show that at the end along with the single earring lot. From this bin, I did find a couple necklaces, so we'll go over these. And the first one is this seed bead necklace, multiple strands. Oh, it needs some reshaping because it was like caught up in the bag. Yeah, seed beads. All right. Let's see. Let's measure it. This has a drop of about 8 inches long, and you have that extender. So we have that one. Next one, let's see, how about this one? Memory wire, black and silver tone beads. Okay. Let's grab the magnet and see if it attracts. Sure does. Okay. So this one here, how would I measure this one? Okay. I guess I gotta do one of these. Wrap this around like so. And it comes to, about 14, give or take. And then you do have that extender. So we have that. And then lastly is here, this one. Let's see what this says. You got these bars. Oh, there is wear. There is wear on that bar and on this bar. All the bars on the top have wear. There is a jewelry tag, and if I can see what it says, I'll let you know. NR. So too bad. These bars have wear, but the rest of it, yeah, you see right there? These components are nice. And look what it's holding. This beautiful blue cat's eye pendant. There's the back. Avon. NR. Okay, this is Avon. Has a very long, look how long this extender is. Wow. Well, that's because when I measure it, it's only going to show you, wow, 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter. tiny, tiny little necklace. And this extender is almost 4 inches long. Okay, so we have that. And I think that's it for this Goodwill Blue Box from Nashville, Tennessee. What you think? Let's move on to the lots that I have to offer from this. And yeah, let's continue. Okay, here I have this single earring lot. This is what I had accumulated thus far, not only from this mystery box, but also from many others. There are some, I believe, stud earrings, clip earrings, costume, maybe some sterling. This one here is very expensive. This is a high-end designer brand. Only had one, and it's in its own little baggie. There are vintage, there are modern, there's just some whimsical ones like this cat. So yeah, this here is what I have so far, but I will offer it here as well. This here is the craft lot. Of all the pieces from this blue box, as well as I guess the recent unboxings that I had done. There's one piece I wanted to show in particular. This here is amazing. Look at this necklace. Can you picture repurposing that? This is so pretty. But there are some missing stones, so that's why it's in craft. So let's bring the scale out. Let me seal this up and weigh this, because this is like not light. 6 pounds, 13.3 ounces. That is almost 7 pounds of craft. So I have this available. And besides this, I have another bag, and that's coming up right now. This next bag, wow, I think this is heavier than the other one. There's a little bit of everything. Vintage, rings, bracelets. Those are fun. Those are stretch bracelets. What else? Faux pearls. Oh, here's a ring. I wonder why that's in there. I don't remember. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look at that enamel elephant, I think. I think that's a cuff bracelet. Yeah, a bunch of different things. So let's weigh this one. Wow, no wonder. It's 8 pounds, 1.1 ounce. So yes, I have this one available as well. The last things in this blue box were these rings. And the first one here, these are cold. They're beautiful stones, but this ring is so worn. It is adjustable. It's this double ring. I guess if you wanted to repurpose these stones, you can. Looking at them, they're even pre-drilled. I see the holes on either side of them, so someone definitely made this. So this will be a craft lot item, as well as this enamel ring, gold tone. This is a size 8 craft. This is a silver tone ring with a single rhinestone. That's a size 7 1/4. This tiny little silver tone ring is a size 4 3/4. Oh, I guess that's the letter L. This one is a rose gold costume ring with a beautiful rhinestone, and that is 7 3/4. So yeah, these will be craft items. And last, I have this ring. This looks to be in a bypass style because there is a gap right there. So this ring most likely can be adjusted. It has a beautiful sawtooth bezel with these 3 oval cabochons, and I believe they are Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Now, I brought you in really close because there is something on the inside and it's really hard to see. In fact, I see a M and all these like inverted U's maybe. And then it's very hard to make out. Let's see if you can see it. I see very faded marks. So let's size this and bring you in further. And as is, it goes down to I would say 8 1/2. No, 8 1/4 without pushing it. So we have this ring, and it will be tested. But isn't that nice? Really nice. So this ring wraps up part 2 of the 5-pound repurposed jewelry box from Goodwill Blue Box. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please press that like button. Comment below, tell me your thoughts. Would you purchase a Goodwill Blue Box? I think I will try to get another one following Friday. And please subscribe if you haven't already. It's right here. There is a subscribe button. It is free. Ring that bell, choose all notifications. That way you'll be alerted when I post new content. If there's anything you would like to purchase, all you have to do is email me at dragonflybeez@gmail.com. I have a cold. I don't know if you could tell. The instructions are at the end of the video, and they are also included below in the description box. If anything sells, I will create a sold list, and it will be in the comment section, pinned, meaning it will be the first comment on the list. And right after this is the testing section. So if you want to stick around to watch that, feel free. If not, I will see you very soon. Thanks everyone for watching the video. Bye.